Okay, so in summary, my 5 top tips. So first one, clearly define that population of interest. Make sure you've got a really good understanding about what it is. And like I said earlier, keep in mind that from a species occurrence perspective, your population of interest is not the species that you're interested in, but it's actually the landscape and the presence or absence of the landscape. Sorry, the presence or absence of the species on the landscape is just some characteristic very similar to elevation, habitat type, distance from certain areas, and so on. So really keep in mind that your population of interest is the landscape, not the species. Think clearly and make sure you can define the extent of a presence. So when you say the species is present at a location, make sure you're very clear in your own mind what exactly you mean by that, both from a spatial and a temporal extent. Keep in mind that if we're going to be taking some shortcuts or some shortcuts that are logistically convenient, so we're limiting where and how our data is being collected. That will put some caveats on our inferences. That will put some limitations on the types of things that we are able to say from our analyses of that data set. Presuming we have imperfect detection, make sure we have some way of conducting repeat surveys, or at least some ways of quantifying how much effort has gone into collecting the data that it has and how frequently we are detecting the species during those times, during those surveys. Really, again, it's really important, so that gives us the information to disentangle potential confounding effects of predictive variables on the occurrence and the detection process when we're in that situation. And finally, before you go out to the field, once you've got your designs sort of roughly worked out, take some time to go away and evaluate, can I actually do the things that I want to do? Can I evaluate whether I can put enough effort into the field to answer the questions that I'm trying to answer? So I can't stress that last one often enough. Taking an extra month or two to do that may save you a lot of effort and heartbreak at the end of the study. It's really is very useful to actually try and do that before you get too carried away and rushing out into the field and doing stuff.